On the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Taking a look at Miami. They couldn't get it done on the road in game one. Now with their backs against the wall, can they tie the series here at home?
At the line.
And you know, in a short series, you better find a way to ramp your game up, to really up the ante in terms of intensity. You can't wait around to try and feel the team out. You got to bring the noise from the get-go.
Now here's Pippen. To take a look at the Cavaliers. Here's the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now James. Lock at 6. Takes it inside. And James throws it down hard.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Kicks it out to Garnett. Here's Iverson. It's rebounded by Robertson.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Stolen by Allen. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. Here's Chamberlain. And the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Now here's Jordan. Stolen by Allen. Here's LeBron. And James throws it down.
Just fluidity that LeBron plays with. His ability to change direction on a drive so quickly. Incredible.
Here's Pippen. Kicks it out to Iverson. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss. But somehow he finds a way.
LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Pass to Chamberlain. It's tipped. And stolen by Jordan. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Iverson, no luck. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They lead by 4. Here's Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length.
No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Now here's Jordan. The three. Allen pulls it in. The Heat leading. Throws it up high.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Jordan. Duncan with some nice D. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Heat now. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Iverson outside. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Carter looking around. Pass to Tatum. Carter down low. Not going to go that time. The Heat go the other way with it. Allen outside. Outside, George. Driving the lane. And George with the stuff.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Now here is Carter. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from George. And it's Ewing penetrating. And it's sent back by Russell.
And guys, this is where instincts come into play. So much you have to read defensively. Russell not fooled at all.
1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Johnson to the wing right side. Russell inside. And Davis sends it back.
And wingspan, basically a shooter's nightmare. One of the great shot blockers in the league.
And so it's the Miami Heat. And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
That one goes in.
Well, there's a reason this is the 4-time NBA rebounding champion, KG, to the offensive glass.
And here's Robertson outside. Outside Holiday. Another shot. Back to Ewing. Just 5 to shoot. Tries again. Goes up again. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Outside Tatum. From the arc. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Heat. And it's sent back by Carter. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game. Johnson goes in. Good D by Williamson. The Heat leading by 8. It's deflected. Outside Holiday. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Obviously a great athlete, but the length of Ewing also helps on those alley-oops there. Throw it up his way, and the rest is easy.
Good. Olajuwon's got his first points of the game.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Pass to Carter. Beyond the arc. Three-pointer is right on target. Carter's got himself going with the triple, his first. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Now here's LeBron. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Pippen. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Oh, good look there as well. And this is what Hakeem's worked on. Pay too much attention to him, and he'll burn you with a nice find.
From deep, Robertson. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim.
And a wide open look for James. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Here's Tatum. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Tatum's got his first points of the night.
I think there's a strength that belies that frame of Jason Tatum. He just powers right through right there.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. Outside for Pippen. Shoots the 3. Tim Duncan with the rebound. The Heat leading by 7. The drive by James. And LeBron throws it down.
If LeBron gets speed at the rim, it takes a couple of steel walls to slow him down. And even then, he'll finish the job.
Kicks it out to Iverson. And Iverson throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And here's Robertson outside. The offensive rebound. Duncan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
Iverson with the ball. 8 points for him. Sinks the triple. Iverson's got 11.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
6-second difference between shot and gameplay. And the dunk by LeBron.
This is where the defense says, uh-oh, because LeBron James is cooking.
Here's Jordan. And Davis sends it back.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, we knew that Paul George was a long-limbed, exceptional defender coming out of Fresno. His offense, though, has been impressive from the time he has stepped between the lines on the NBA level.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Miami. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals.
Yeah, and Pippen there driving hard inside, has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint.
Pass to Olajuwon. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game. And Olajuwon drops them both. The Heat leading by 6. And here is LeBron. He's got 13. Pass to Duncan. Here's Chamberlain. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. That free throw good from Chamberlain. Chamberlain hits them both. The Cavaliers trail by 8. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And here's Jordan outside. It's rebounded by Oscar Robertson.
And they continue to control the glass.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Allen Iverson.
You have to love the leadership of LeBron James. Is he demanding of his teammates? Absolutely. But they can take it because he demands more from himself.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. And both free throws good for LeBron. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 10-point game. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Here's Robertson. That one good for 2. Robertson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Heat.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
LeBron left side. Pass to Williamson. 6 to shoot. Here's Allen. Olajuwon with the block.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer. Tracks all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
And the Heat call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And they'll keep possession. Olajuwon drawn the double team. Garnett trying to break loose. And the basket by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got his second bucket of the night. Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Oh, that's inexcusable defense. Once Williamson buries himself inside, you know he's looking for the throwdown.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Stops, pops. The second effort. And finished off by Williamson.
And using his vertical on the offensive glass, Williamson is adept at reading misses and pouncing on second chance opportunities.
Johnson can't get it to go.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. Outside Jordan. It's Jordan on the wing. .112 left to play here in the third. Pass to Olajuwon. Outside for Jordan. It's hauled in by the Heat.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Here's Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Robertson. Cleveland shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And both free throws good for Johnson.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
To the inside, Duncan. Back to Robertson. Over Russell. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Olajuwon. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The Heat leading by 10. Over to the left wing. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Ewing. Garnett with the block.
KG has always had tremendous instincts, sends another one back the way it came.
The Cavaliers shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game. First one falls for them. The Heat making a switch here. So Johnson hits 2 of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's LeBron. 2 on the clock. Here's Ewing. And so it's Miami in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of... And glad to have you with us as we get going here in game 2. And so James will bring it up for the Heat. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And stolen by Russell. Right side, Pippen. Wasted no time on that one. The Heat leading by 6. Wing shot on the way. Up top, Ewing. Pass to Davis. Shot clock at 5. Back to Ewing. Kicks it out to Iverson. Outside Pippen. Russell inside. And he banks in the layup.
And this is the problem. The length, the timing. Russell, one of the very best at corralling misses and turning them into points.
Here's James. Duncan trying to break loose. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Heat.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
Here's Johnson. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan.
Johnson with it. Chamberlain picks him up. It's stolen by Duncan. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Will, he says he runs the 40 in 4.4. That's elite wide receiver speed. But don't forget, the guy's 7 feet tall and close to 300 pounds.
Timeout called, Cleveland. You look at James, what a contribution.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. We'll see if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Thank you, David. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Outside Pippen. Back to Jordan. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
James looking it over. Pass to Robertson. To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Chamberlain got 4 points now in the quarter.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Will off the spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And he lays it straight in. And now it's a 12-point Heat lead.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession. Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Sweet move. And the layup is good. Chamberlain got the lead up to 12 now for Miami.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Will keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight. And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for the Heat.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For LeBron.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
.36 seconds left in the game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Robertson. It's hauled in by Pippen. And Tim Duncan gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Maybe at this point, not much of a chance for a comeback.
Yeah, you got a better chance of walking through a lion's den with pork chop underwear on.